What I do to deserve your royalty? Babe, I'm not lucky. Here in sincerity, aiming for some credit.
This is one of my faves.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Oh my God.
Hey yo beautiful people, if you don't know who Quadeca is, well, it's time for you to know. July 25th of this year, we were graced with an incredible visual and musical art piece called Vanisher Horizon Scraper. It is an album and a movie executive produced by Benjamin Lasky, Quadeca. Every single track was produced and performed by Ben, featuring many instrumentalists, Danny Brown and Maruja. The project has been long in the making, and once the movie screenings were announced, I had to go. And I did. I went to the Los Angeles screening of the movie before the album was officially released. That was an amazing experience. Hearing all of the music together, seeing the incredible cinematography, and even meeting Quadeca afterwards. Honestly, I've been sitting on this album for quite a while to think of the words I can say. See, when I was first introduced to Ben's music, I heard From Me to You. Genuinely, it was an album that saved me mentally. I was going through a lot, what with the COVID pandemic, and in general, feeling lost. I just started making music, but hearing something like From Me to You pushed me forward to new thinking, maintaining my friendship with my closest friend, and motivating me to keep doing what I do. Then more and more started coming out. I Didn't Mean to Haunt You was a whole other level of artistry. This album meant everything to me. Audio high feelings and bringing me to tears. Scrapyard was fun music to put on in the car. Very well made despite being leftover scraps. Overall, Quadeca's music has brought the best out of me and inspired me to keep making. So finally, let me talk about Vanisher. I really like the different direction in the intro. Compared to From Me to You and Haunt You, it is a light energy track with an enhancing vocal melody that prepares you to go on a journey with the character. Quadeca always kills it with his ambient tracks. It's angelic. At first, I thought it was a track doing too little, but then doing too much. But now, I think it being chaotic adds to surrendering to the ocean. It's rough waves and winds. It might be a death wish, but he needs the journey. Olika is fantastic on this, and backs up the ethereal feeling of wading through the treacherous waters. There's a sort of innocence in this track, a soft acoustic ballad turning into something more. It's a feeling of running out of time, but in the same vein as ruining our lives. We want to accomplish our goals, yet we are ruining our lives to do so. We don't have a person, we belong in the background, so we want to do more. It's a perfect ballad of breaking your own heart to motivate the character to do this journey.
I thought you knew, no matter how much I feel, the paper and facts, still find a way to get back to you.
At this point, the character is discovering things on his journey. The bottle. GODSTAINED is the catchiest song on the album. It's affectuous. A blend of pop, folk, bossa nova, and rap. It amazes me every time. As for the bottle, the character hopes it would tell him more. The excitement is captured in both the song and the character dancing around in the video. White boy dancing.
Call it what you want. But there's karma in the current when it's calm. Whatever gets me, don't get me wrong. Whatever gets me, probably hand me up.
But then there is the possibility of dying in the ocean, staying on high alert to avoid dangers. The fear of death is getting to the sailor. He thought he would be less afraid as he got older, but the fear remains. Don't get it wrong, if it happens, so be it. But he prefers to keep going until it works out. At first the song felt off between GODSTAINED and Monday, but I think it's the right point of the narrative after the character discovers new things on the journey. The reverse effects is really well done, and the lyrics through the entire way are so fun to sing. I really hope he performs this live.
Don't you give up on a Monday. I wanna tell you I want you. You might have took it the wrong way.
Forget the possibility of dying. Don't give up on a Monday. It is a brand new week. It's a brand new season. A brand new year. He will keep going, although he will eventually forget how to get back. Monday has been my favorite to re-listen. It's also catchy in the sense of its more grandiose arrangement compared to GODSTAINED. I love that more. I also noticed it goes from fall to winter and to the spring and summer from verse to verse. I also get old at this time of year. The same day actually.
The waves feel like I'm tucked in my prime.
With this newfound energy, the character is dancing to the waves as well as the sky, detaching himself from human connection and chasing nature. Another catchy song with bouncy flows. This is also the point where I really like the inclusion of the live drums instead of the usual drum samples. I think it really brings the Vanisher sound together here.
Don't get any better than this. Flying, that's why, alright. That's why, alright.
That's why it has been the most anticipated from the album. People, including me, were afraid it would be lost to the vinyl D-side vault or just the hard drive vault, but thank God, it's on the actual album. It opens with thoughts on things changing around the character as he gets older, also mentioning how he saw journeys he could have pursued but never did, leading to thoughts of death. It's unsatisfying to live this life. That's why he enjoys the ocean, why he is on the journey. I like the rap over the orchestral arrangement, initially subverting the expectations of those who heard the snippet. But then going into that acoustic Voltronica, it's a cool blend with the catchy chorus. An instrumental interlude that foreshadows the character's demise. It's a dream of the character drowning in the ocean. But it's not destructive, not melancholic, not chaotic, but rather just calm and peaceful. He is intrigued by the idea. I expected this to be my favorite when the tracklist was revealed, but I have other favorites. This track just serves as an instrumental dream interlude. It fits with the story and it sounds beautiful. I don't care it goes on for too long. There's a part where it's basically like a score to the movie, and that's what the movie is for this story. Okay, it's a nice interlude. I like the fact that it is this good length. I don't think it drags on too long. I don't think it's too short. All right, it's this perfect pace of instrumental score to the movie. Despite motivated by the new days to keep going, every other sailor is meeting their demise in the ocean, which could be the same for our Vanisher character. Natural causes of the ocean would be the killer, not a peaceful end as the character dreams of. I love the explosive reversing sound in the second half of the song, backed up by Ben's melancholic vocals, heavily distorted and processed. It's a straightforward song, but it's a perfect start to the end of the album. It's bouncy and sad at the same time.
Bad news, you can't make a man from a god, so don't mind me. Bad news, a million ways to show me what I mean. Telling me what I've seen, telling me who I've been.
Now the character is angry, my best guess. A spiritual brother to Nods and Guess Who, with an explosive beat and acting as a higher power, to take credit and denying the peace that anyone would try to give the character. I love how this track throws me off like Nods did. This was amazing to hear in the theater. The look I gave to my friend when we were watching it, it was so funny. The only thing is, I think the kick could have sounded better. It sounds off, but that is a massive nitpick. The song is cool and hype.
Tell the story how it came and went. I need a couple more bottles for the main event.
Now, the real kicker is the sea serpent. The sailor comes across the BAKUNAWA, a Filipino sea dragon which has been said to have ate 6 of the 7 moons that we had. If he ate the last moon, it would have marked the end of the world. Ancient Filipinos came up with the idea to create a drumbeat with their pots and pans to scare the dragon away from eating that last moon. This is tradition for every century. But as for the sailor, it seems to be a trial of sorts. Danny Brown raps from the perspective of the BAKUNAWA to explain his story to the sailor. Now the sailor must face it, creating his own beat to make a shield against the dragon. Maybe also thinking about how he can make money from this encounter. By the third verse, the sailor defeats the dragon, even feeding into his ego established in thunder. Yet death is getting closer to the sailor. I love this song. It's my most favorite from the album. Full of energy from both Danny and Ben. The instrumental is melodic and haunting, full of memorable lyrics. Yeah, this is my favorite. Besides the next one.
In a haze, there's a life underneath. Do you like what you've seen? Do you like what you've seen? Do you like what you've seen?
I wish Forgone didn't come out as a single. I feel like it coming out before the album downplayed the pivotal emotional point of the album. It's like if Fantasy World was a single for Haunt You. But I still love this song. Agony and despair, both sonically and visually. Forgone of us being happy, forgone of us ending. At this point in the journey, after many thoughts of death, having not yet reached his goal and coming across the BAKUNAWA, the sailor is becoming nostalgic of who he has left behind. It's a beautiful piano ballad of melancholy, setting up the true feeling that the sailor will never be able to scrape the horizon. Voice memos ended happy with the relationship. From Me to You ended with realization on the top of the mountain. Haunt You ended on the ghost accepting the afterlife. Vanisher ends on death. The sailor is frantic, trying to chase the forever moving horizon, a thing that makes us go mad. Why can't we just scrape it? Now high, he imagines the sea parting to make room for him to get to the horizon. But that's not reality. He is trapped in the ocean, can't swim, drowning in the water, as well as the music. This song is an ethereal high of chaos. It gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it. Aggressive spoken word passages and production that blows anything Ben has ever made before. It's a powerful end to the story of a never attainable goal. Sonically, I feel this is everything that From Me to You wanted to be, and while I hold that album close to my heart because it is the one album that saved me mentally, Vanisher is amazing in production value and storytelling. I feel like Vanisher is the album that From Me to You wanted to be, and it's exactly that. 14 music videos at sea, and such music being beautiful, melodic, and haunting sounds. Fun music and melancholic music. All I gotta say is, Quadeca continues to be inspiration for me, and I'm glad that he is the one pushing for new ways for the music to be heard. I don't care if this is just a high concept album. This is music I want to listen to. This is music I would want to play on the radio. I love high concept albums, but I love the songs individually as well. As Ben mentioned before, he wants to give a separate world for each song, and that makes it listenable for me, because they're all a wide variety of sounds and music that I can dance to and feel to. Anyway, all of Ben's projects have been my favorite albums of their respective years. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about my favorite artists. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more from me. And hit the bell to be notified. And I'll see you all later.